I can only lead you to the door. It's up to you to open it.
And in this video, we're going to talk about what is ego. Let's talk a little bit about what ego is. I'm sure you've heard about it. I'm sure you've heard people talking about the problems that the ego can cause for you. You've probably heard about ego death. You've probably heard about both positive and negative sides of ego. So let's talk about ego, and specifically, let's talk about how you can understand this concept and relate it to success and personal development. How to get more success in your life by understanding ego. All right, so what is ego? Ego is basically that aspect of yourself that you consider you. So that is when I say you and I say your name and you think, yeah, that's me. That is ego. Ego is basically your self-image of who you are. So ego is a complex construct in your mind. It's sitting both at the conscious and very, very deep subconscious level. So ego is that I that you think you are. It's the thoughts and the emotions that you are identified with. It's the beliefs that you think are rock solid and completely true. It's what you think reality is like. So that whole construct, and it is a very big and deep construct. It's like a gigantic iceberg, and only the tip of it, like the 10% of it is sticking out of the water, and the other 90% are all submerged, and really you don't know what they are. It's just operating, it's just working. So the ego is you, and the ego has a couple of features that it does. So the ego, the fundamental thing that the ego does is that it separates itself from everything else that's out in the world. So if you're coming from the ego, and this is 99.999% of people, including myself, is what you do is you say, okay, this is me, and everything else you look at as not you.
Today, I just really wanted to say, like, is your ego really that bad? Like, I said on my, are you afraid of your shadow video? Like, a lot of what I went through wouldn't have happened if I would have been in my ego versus being in my shadow. With both of them, they both two sides of the same coin. You know what I'm saying? It's still a part of you. And everything you go through, you got to. My ego be alert, though. My ego be alert. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, a lot of people say you gotta earn respect. A lot of people say you gotta show me you love me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta earn my trust. Like, nah, man, all that is a choice. That's a choice. You know what I'm saying? It's all in how you perceive things and your perception. You know what I'm saying? Like, a snake gonna be a snake regardless. You know what I'm saying? When you meet somebody, they gonna show you who they is. Like, you waiting around for somebody to do something that they might do. Like, you gotta learn how to read folks' energy. And you know what I'm saying? The nonverbal. You gotta learn how to read the nonverbal. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, I got heavy Scorpio on my chart. You know what I'm saying? And I got a Pisces moon. You know what I'm saying? That's where my I'm bipolar and this comes from. Like, I'm real either or. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much in between for me. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like, I experience something like an ego death, or, you know, but if I was to experience the ego death, it's because I allowed my shadow to, you know, I allowed my shadow to show me where my ego was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you have an ego death and evolve. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but my ego though, my ego is something like my intuition. Nobody's perfect. I don't know everything. I don't know everything, and I never claim that shit. You know what I'm saying? But more often than not, my intuition be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, yeah, my ego is like my intuition, and so it's been wrong at times, like where I prejudge people. You know what I'm saying? But as of late, you know what I'm saying, and I was speaking on my signs and shit, like with my signs, Scorpio and Pisces moon, it's all water. But my Pisces energy it was where I get my, my either or from. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is my ego. It's like everything or nothing. Everything or nothing. If I can't have it all, I don't want nothing. Like, people say that, but they don't really mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everything and anything that I'm dealing with. I've came to accept my dark times like I accept my good times, because they really are one and the same. You know, like the law of rhythm. Nothing is ever gonna go just at a straight line. Like, you can't be in bliss all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you up here and you going like this, you know what I'm saying? How do you even know that that's bliss? Because full bliss is ignorance. For real. Full bliss is ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the law of rhythm. Like, you gonna have your highs and you gonna have your lows. You gonna have your highs and you gonna have your lows. You know what I'm saying? And the law of compensation. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get what you give. You gonna get what you give. So, like I say, ain't nobody perfect. But when you operating in the love frequency, then most of what you're gonna get back is gonna be love in return. But with anything that you put out there, you're gonna draw back some negativity as well. And that's the duality in the whole thing. And like I said before, once you understand that no matter what you do, it's gonna be good or bad, you just exist. And when I'm in that point where I'm just existing, I'm not so much in my ego or my shadow. I'm just existing. But, there are times when, like I just got through dealing with my shadow, you know what I'm saying, and had gotten out of my ego. There are times when I'm in my ego and I'm just alert and, you know what I'm saying, focused. Cause it's a time for everything. It's a time to let new people in. It's a time to, it's a time to sit back and reflect. But right now, I'm in my ego. Like, I can't have no negative energy around me. I can't have no people that's complaining. I can't have nobody that's making excuses. Like, everybody want to say they just playing the cards that they was dealt, but you got the opportunity to become the fucking dealer. You literally have the power to change your reality. You do. And I know that's my ego talking, you know what I'm saying? But it's no excuses, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's grind time for me this just the introduction year. Next year it's going up. 2022, 222. What? Just wait on it. But I'm telling you, like, this is my ego talking, and if you don't understand it, then cool. But if it resonates, then let it marinate, you feel me? Like, man. What's up? My ego though. Like my ego alert, like when I've been doing shadow work, and you know what I'm saying, like I said, I was dealing with my shadow. When I was doing my shadow work, like, you know what I'm saying, when you look at a lot of situations hindsight, you be like, man, like, I knew this, I knew that, you know what I'm saying, I saw this, I saw that, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, falling for the facade, you know, in my shadow, giving the motherfucker the benefit of the doubt when you saw the bullshit from a mile away. But, you know, shit happens. You live and you learn, you feel me? Like I say, everything is just an energy exchange. But I think I'm gonna go and wrap this one up. I think I'm gonna do one more video before. Well, yeah. I'm gonna get ready to do my my ego work video. You know what I'm saying? After this one, so I'll let y'all. Peace.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't be afraid. I don't bite.
Where you get that shit from? Because it's obviously better than mine. Woo! Who your plug is?